Hello, everyone. I'm coming to you today with a sense-based mindfulness process to help you come back to your senses, as we say in the meditation world, to truly tap back into our senses and into our body, and helping that be a way of calming ourselves and being more present. So this one's pretty simple. It'll take us about 5 minutes or so. So if you're ready, settle into a position. If you're sitting up, sit a little forward in the chair with your spine straight, but not tense, and your shoulders relaxed, giving you the best ability to breathe. If you're laying down, that's fine as well. Just make sure you can stay alert for a few minutes as we do this. You don't need to close your eyes. And for the very first part, you'll need to keep your eyes open because we're going to start with our sight. After that, if you'd like to close your eyes, please feel free to do so. But you can also keep a soft gaze going, which is basically looking down or looking at something and not really looking at it. You're sort of seeing through it so that the meditation and the words can come in and you can tap into your senses. So let's just start with a breath, taking a nice breath in, holding for a second and then releasing, and following your out breath all the way to the end. Trying to extend it a little bit longer than your inhalation was. And as you're sitting with a little more presence, just bring attention to the sense of sight and look around your room. This could be directly in front of you, or if you'd like to move your head a little bit, that's fine. And I want you to notice 5 things that you see in the room. If you want to be a little more specific, you can set yourself a different kind of goal, maybe 5 blue things or 5 textured things. But just give yourself that opportunity to see 5 things in the room around you. And then take another deep breath. Again, blowing out, exhalate, and your exhalation longer than you breathed in. And then we're going to move to our sense of touch. So for this one, just be aware of either the things that you're feeling currently. That could be your feet in your socks. That could be your hands on your pants. But it can also be things that you notice around you. The fuzzy blanket laying on the pillow, over on the couch, the smooth table that's in front of you. What are 4 things that you can touch? And then breathing in again. Exhaling more slowly, following your exhale to the end. I invite you to bring your attention to 3 things that you hear. So reaching out into the room around you, you might notice the hum of the refrigerator, or your neighbor's dogs barking in the distance, or my voice. Tap into 3 things that you hear. Let's take another breath. Breathing in and holding for a moment, and then breathing out longer than the inhale, following you all the way to the end, the exhalation. And I invite you to bring attention to your nose and your sense of smell. And this one can be a little bit harder. You might not have a lot of scents in the room. Try to lean into the scents that are there. What can you smell? Maybe some remnants of dinner or a candle that's burning somewhere. And if there isn't anything for you to smell, maybe you can imagine something that you like to smell, or something that's in your house often that you can smell. And settle into that sense, smelling into this space around you. Breathing in again and breathing out, following your exhalation, letting it go all the way to the end. I want you to bring attention to now your sense of taste. What is one thing that you can taste in this moment? Maybe you have remnants of coffee, or maybe nothing can be tasted. And so, again, you could think of a time when maybe you had watermelon or you tasted lemon. Let yourself recall that. One thing that you can taste. And let's breathe in again deeply, holding it and breathing out, following the exhale to the end. And just for a brief moment, tap into your sense of yourself. Maybe spread your toes in your shoes. Notice how it feels sitting where you're sitting. Maybe you have a sense of what shifted or changed since you tapped into your senses. And as you go through the rest of your day or your evening, whatever time it is for you, know that you can bring these with you. You can always tap into your senses to come back to yourself when you feel your mind is wandering or you're stuck in a thought process that you don't want to be stuck in, or even if you're just getting ready to go to bed. These can be great ways to tap in to your own internal knowledge, awareness, and wisdom, and to help support yourself. And wherever you're doing next, I wish you well.